Things got steamy as Wise and Lugana had a conversation in the bathhouse. Plus, Shiki makes an announcement. Hello everyone and welcome to the Anime Zillia, and today I want to talk about chapter 169 of the Ethan Zero manga series. A series, or a chapter I should say, that closes out the war between the Emperor Nero and of course Shura. Plus, this chapter also showcases some great character growth for our main protagonists, and that's exactly the topic we're going to be starting off this video with. Talking about Shiki, as its war has shaped Shiki's character and opened his eyes, plus maturing him mentally. I really love how this series implements flashbacks in presenting new information about our main protagonist that helps portray his present day growth. We've seen an example of this many times before, and we get one within this chapter as well. In this chapter, we see how Shiki got his scar on his cheek, which is why he wears a bandage to cover that up. It turns out a young Shiki was worried about other people seeing the scar and thinking negatively about him. But with Shiki ripping off this bandage and announcing that the crew are going to stop Ziggy, Shiki has finally managed to see things more clearly and is ready to move forward with a lot of focus, drive, determination and clarity. Now, while on the note of Shiki going after Ziggy in wanting to take him down, not for revenge, but because it's the right thing to do. I love the fact that Shiki is now calling Ziggy, Ziggy, instead of always opting to call him Grandpa. This again shows Shiki's mental understanding and growth of the situation. Ziggy is no longer the likable, loving person that Shiki once knew and grew up with. Instead, he's nothing more than a cold-hearted machine that is willing to kill anyone, human or machine, in order to achieve his goals. The fact that Shiki can see this is absolutely brilliant. Plus, now Shiki actually has X-ray vision, thanks to his mechanical eye that Sister installed within him. Definitely we're not going to see an evil villain hack into that eye and maybe show Shiki something that he doesn't want to see, or try and control him by using the eye. It's going to play a part against him. Probably. Now then, the conversation between Wise and Lugana is where things felt kind of heavy, as we got Lugana emotionally opening up. It's like they always say, in order to expose your feelings, you must first expose your body. However, in all seriousness though, I'm glad to see Lugana is still a part of the Ethan Zero, as it somewhat links to Lugana's and Witch's deal, in where Witch promised Lugana to find him a planet/home for him to retreat upon. Witch did not necessarily find him a planet to call a home. Instead, she found a family. Another thing this chapter does with the character of Lugana is add more likability and humanizes the character a little bit more by allowing him to open up and showcase his emotion and reflect upon his dream that he once had. His life has been plagued with death and loneliness throughout. He lost his best friend, who he shared a dream with. We saw this in that flashback. He left the people that he called home on that planet with the rebels. He then lost the life of the princess that he was fighting because she died with Shura. And now when he tried to return to that planet with the rebels that he once called home, they basically just booted him out because he left before. So it's really nice to see that he's returned to the Ethan Zero, where he does have a place to belong and a role to play, a family to rely on. And in turn, Lugana has finally found something he truly wishes to protect. I can't lie, during this segment I felt like Lugana could be the next shield of the Ethan Zero, with his determination to protect everyone aboard. I always thought that Witch and Nugana did share quite a good amount of chemistry between one another, so I don't see this as too big of a stretch. Nevertheless though, this was a great segment, and I actually do... My views on the character of Nugana has actually improved. Thanks to it. Now then, let's talk about this time skip, as we're moving 3 years into the future. And this came as quite a surprise, but honestly, it was a welcomed one. I can't wait to see what has happened during this time period, but personally, I think it might relate to what Hermit found on those files that she's been trying to decipher. After all, we learn in this very chapter that Hermit has been able to recover more data from the corrupted Ethan Zero travel log. But even if that is not the case, we are still getting an updated / older design look for our main characters. Plus, you know the crew have been training like crazy within these 3 years. So what cool moves, what skills are we going to be delighted with moving forward? I have no idea, but I can tell you one thing for certain. I'm super hyped, excited, I can't wait. Anyways, overall this was a very decent chapter. A chapter that closes off one arc, but then builds up hype for the story ahead. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this chapter down below, and of course I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll be seeing you next time. Have a great day, alligator, matane, bye.